Welcome everybody to the Saturday Night Grab Bag. As always, we are playing 3 games voted on by the fans here, as well as by the patrons over on patreon.com/gwbicer. Our first game of the evening is actually one of the games that was voted last week. This is From Dusk, a puzzle game about nature that was one of those games that came out during the awkward phase of Uplay. And it didn't get too much attention, I think, because of that. And unfortunately, it took too long to set it up last week to play, so I did it early now. And so this will be our first game of the evening. I haven't played this game since the original release, so my memory of it is hazy, but I do remember enjoying for what it was worth. I remember the water effects in this game were pretty amazing. I also need to remember to grab a screenshot at some point for the thumbnail art. We're going to enter that totem eventually.
Notice. Nikita ai siku ya pertama. Tidak kata mekumobu, tidak ro kati ketawi. Tidak roh nasi laki-laki tanpa kita terpisah tak sendiri dan duniani. Pertama kita harus belajar untuk lazima dunia.
Yeah, maybe better play this with keyboard and mouse. Someone's thinking if they just like come into the stream right now.
Sekarang kita ada dalam roh beta lazima dunia. Tapi fikira roh kosong dan kami jawapan. Setelah meditasi ni bahagia, perjela inaweza boleh bermula.
All right. One second. I just need to double check the display here. So make sure that there is no if VSync is on or not. I think we're good. I don't think VSync is an option, so we're going to probably see some of that tearing going on too. Where is everybody? Come on. Run, man, run. So, From Dusk is a puzzle game. Our mission is going to be to complete various objectives on each level, usually bringing life back to the terrain. Alright. There we go. So this is where things get very kooky. We take the land, we take matter, and then we can drop it into areas. And then the water itself will respond procedurally. So here's a big old ball of sand that we're going to use and try to create some land. Now what's important is that we can make things too big and it basically creates angles they cannot get to. Oh, what is it? There we go. Well, this kind of land deformation was very impressive for the time, and I think it still is today. So as you can see, I can put enough land in that water there to create like a little mountain. Alright, there we go. This doesn't even look on the stream. Not bad. Now they're going to travel through to our next little area here. If I remember right, the game suffered from some technical issues along with the whole Uplay fiasco back at the start.
Orang zamani telah menubuh sebuah ajang saman. Kita bermain syair kijiji.
Alright, so now we're getting to where we're starting to get some of the advanced parts of this game, including learning to get spells. So what we need to do is we need to get them over to those totems. To do so, we also need to set up land. Come on, guys. Get over there. So many of the advanced maps will have only a fixed number or a fixed amount of land to manipulate, which makes it a lot more challenging, obviously. Like, there's a mysterious totem right there. Come on, guys. And now you can see the land is turning to life. And we get our first little village. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Was this designed by Jordan Mechner, the guy who did Prince of Persia? Alright. Let's place this down. So now we can also, with our totem up there, I can now absorb water. Just leave that in the sea. And again, when we drop stuff, it responds procedurally, or it responds with actual physics. So I'm going to try and get them over there. But again, the problem is that there is no land. And yes, you can also use water and land to create dams and other elements like that. So I'm going to take all this sand and we're going to try and create a little path. Good. There's also advanced challenges and a challenge mode as well. So like one thing that I could do is we could try and block up this hole right here. And see if we can stop. Oh, hold on. Oh, so that was just like a little bonus areas. Now, I'm just going to send them right back here. But I can use land, for instance, to try and divert rivers and do all kinds of other interesting things. So now they're going to found another village. Uh-oh. Let's get all that water out of there. Come on. Let's go, guys. And another village gets formed, which gives us essentially another power. So that's the other major objective. We want to cover the land in palm trees or life. So what I'm going to do is take this. Come on. And we're going to try and connect over here. Source creates a river that gouges the earth. Too much soil can block it. So again, what I'm trying to do is stop this, and thereby drying up the river. And this, I don't know for you guys watching this, either live or recorded, this is looking hokey or impressive, but I just really like how the land can be deformed and altered. Yeah. So we basically hit the mark to beat this level, but to get, I guess, somewhat of mastery. Oh, did not want to do that. Let's fill that back up. We're going to take this and see if we can spread our palm trees over here. Because that should give us enough deformation or enough landmass for the major challenge. And again, you can watch things spread ever so slowly. Alright, how are they doing? Did not mean to do that. So there we go. Don't know what these guys are doing up there. But as you can see, I mean to grab that. We're slowly but surely filling up the land. I'm gonna take all this soil. I'm gonna get things rolling by connecting things over here. Come on, get up there. You cannot manipulate rock, from what I remember. It's gotta be sand or water. But we'll get other powers eventually. Come on. There we go. That connects. And now you can see the land really turning green over here. Almost got that meter full. Should probably be filled up in the next minute or so. There we go. Now the animals come back. Look at it go now. Everything should be fully connected at this point. So now it's just a matter of waiting for it to go. There we go. We don't need this water. There we go. Uh-oh, did it again. Alright, almost there. And you can see the water ebbing and flowing. Alright, come on. Spread, damn you, spread. And we want to make more land, we just simply take the sand, the soil from this mountain, and bring it back over. How are we doing over here? Come on. There we go. And we'll eventually get those powers soon as well. Sorry, water, we don't need you. Come on. You can see why it's getting into the land right there, because it's... I need to raise this up. How are we spreading over here? Where else can we go? Oh, maybe right here. But yeah, getting full mastery in this game can be a little bit annoying, as you can probably guess by now, as you're watching me play with my water. It'll only go where there is no water. So it does create a very interesting situation. Come on. But yeah, for the sake of this not being like a 40-hour long play, we'll just move on. Yeah, having to grab every little drop of water, though, does get annoying, as you can see. Like, this part doesn't change because there's that little drop of water. Oh. Maybe what we can do is try and get that wall up. And the mouse has a habit of going on its own as well, or the camera. There we go. But you can see the water flowing in right there. Let's see, can we fix that? There we go, better. But yeah, we could spend more time messing with that, but let's just move on to the next challenge. And I don't think I can fast forward. Maybe a little bit. But later levels will introduce actual environmental hazards like volcanoes, tidal waves, and more.
Berjalama kami membawa kami, lakini namu dunkum ya berkutan. Ge mamaji masi bergatar duniani.
Alright. Basically, the village, if all of our people die and there's no villages to repopulate, we lose. That's why you see that little pop-up 7 up there. So right now, what I'm looking for so there's a special little totem there. Alright, so you can see up there a tsunami is coming. So we must get that stone of knowledge back to our village. So again, it's telling us that they cannot go across that river. So I need to do this. Is that enough? Just barely. But I don't think he's gonna be able to cross that. Now he can. Run, man, run. And you can see like the damming effect taking place here. What are you doing? And yes, if you block the water in one area, it will try and get out another way. There we go. Can we actually stop this from happening? As you can see, I'm trying to block it, but it's not going to be easy. So meanwhile, I'm going to set this up. But again, the only way to create an effective land or bridge is we need to dam this up or get the water to flow that way. So how are we going to do that? Come on, man, get over there. Alright, 30 seconds, you better move. Alright. I think he's gonna make it in time. There we go.
Tidak lagi musuh kita. Jadi duniani waku laki-laki. Wajah kijiji tanpa rasa takut.
So now, with that in effect, when the tsunami hits, we'll automatically be protected. And this will be a good screenshot. That was cutting a little bit close, too. So things will start to empty out. It's a lot of water, isn't it? So now we have 6 minutes to get to the second totem up there. Thank you, game. Alright, let's head out. How are we going to do this? Hi, Vega. They survived thanks to a totem that we got. This is From Dust. It's kind of a an environment, I guess, deformation or deformation puzzle game. We have to get our people to these various totems while dealing with the environment. Alright. All the while, everything is acting with realistic physics. I can't stop that waterfall. Alright, come on. So I'm going to try and use enough sand to build a bridge. I think the best way to do that is I'm going to have to try and deform things over here. We found a mystical totem right there, and as long as we have that, it basically saves him. Uh-oh. I need to get that. I need to stop that water, at least for a minute, while they get over there. Come on. Again, water will take the path of least resistance, so we need to force it to not come this way. Alright. The good news is we settled the village. Now we need to get the repel water spell over there. Absorb the earth around the lake to empty and clear the way. Yeah, so we need to get over there. Hi, Elden. Alright, so we have 3 minutes to get our people over there. What's going on? So can I... Get up. just have to get our people over there, and we'll be good to go. Oh. If I don't get that spell over to our people, that second village is going to be wiped the heck out. Come on. Let's make this as big as possible. Oh. Come on. There you go, stuck in the water. Water is not our friend in this game. Need to dam this up. There we go. And you can see again how the water moves realistically. Where's that guy? Here he is. Run, man, run. So it's like one part environmental game, one part city builder. Okay, so I cannot stop this. Maybe I can. Let's see. We can pile that up. Maybe we can prevent that from happening. Alright, so now our second village is safe. They will not drown when the tsunami hits. Come on. Was that enough? It's slowing down, but I don't think I can stop the source of the water. Let's see. Come on, you. It doesn't make sense at this point to start building over, because the tsunami's going to come and rip it all away in 27 seconds. Let's see. It certainly has slowed down. Maybe we can convert it. Or, I'm sorry, divert it over here. Come on. I need a lot more sand. Oh, here comes our tsunami, though. There it is. Does this game make anyone else thirsty? There it goes. Now it's going to hit our second village, but it'll be fine as well. Oh, look. I just cannot get my little guy over there. And if we wanted to spend the time, we could trying to get all the land. But, again, that's going to take way too long for our Saturday night stream. So once the tsunami is done, we will attempt to build a bridge over here. Stop that. And we won't stop that. The camera is kind of a bit of an annoyance because it follows my pointer here, but you can also use WSAD to move around. Alright, so that's good. And again, the excess water is draining. How are we getting over here? Oh, let's start building. Now when I tell them to move, yeah, they're going to get stuck right there. Come on, get over there. It's hard to tell this was made for an analog stick or really a mouse. Alright, so that will be enough. Hopefully that will hold. And you can once again see the land starting to change. Come on. I want to try and spread it over here. Alright, we made it. And you can watch right there as the land is going to spread with green, and that's kind of our secondary objective. So in theory, if I do this, it's going to spread up, down, across, and start filling up this entire landmass. Sadly, there's no fast forward option. Alright, so let's get out of here.
Apakah kita akan segera melihat dahulu zamani? Atau gelombang raksasa yang menyapu semua?
And here they go once again. I know someone's probably going to ask about what those masks mean, and I have no idea.
Sekidak sebagai sisa-sisa zamani di mateso tidak menele ukali, tapi itu menderita seraga bahari.
Alright. Uh-oh. Now we got volcanoes and lava to mess with. So you can use lava on water to create hard ground, if I remember right. So I can take this, and as you can see, I'm creating a rock. Thankfully, we have a volcano right here. So what we're going to do is take the lava and try and build a high enough wall. Hey, Thorn. Also, don't drop lava on your village. That's an important pro tip for you. Uh-oh. like what I just did. Oh boy. Get back in there, people. Come on. There we go. So what we're going to try and do is build a little wall here so we can get that totem out. If you lose all your villages, you will lose the game. So what I can do now is I'm going to try and dam this water up. So now all this water I can now take out here. Oh boy. Oh, I think I may have screwed up actually. Absorb the congealed water. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't think this is high enough. This is gonna hurt. Wait, I think we survived. Oh, one village survived. This is one of those games where you can start to feel very bad for your villagers. Let's get that as high up as I can make it. Alright. I think that will hold. Now we just need that back. So the challenge now is I need to get ourselves over there. So when jellified water is up, it basically does that. Water is completely frozen. It's like bullet time for water. And let's just hope these guys survive. Come on, get over there. But pretty much you always want to use lava for landmass whenever possible. Uh-oh. Get out of there. It's running out. So we're going to see if we can, oh boy. I just want the water to flow down that way. Basically away from our village. So to do that, we need to try and create an effective system here. Alright, I think that will work. That's going to dry that up. Alright, the good news is that the repel water totem has made it to the village here, so we're now basically safe. No matter where that water is going to flow. It should not get to us. Now, I can't do that. And the issue is that, as you can see, if I build it there, the water is just going to keep flowing. So I'm gonna... Oh wait, we missed a totem? Where is it? Totem, 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 where are you? Ah, it's right over there. So once they get over there, I'm going to do the Jellify water spell. And that should allow us to cross. Let's see, can I do anything more? No, I can't, not at this angle. Alright, so they're about over there. And now I can use the power here to take away the frozen water. We also need to get that totem, or the repel water power. Oh, and here's the lava flowing out. And we gotta do that in 30 seconds. Good. Come on. Bring it over here quick. Uh-oh. I don't think they're going to survive. Run, men, run. This is going to be painful. No. Come on, do it, quick. Hurry up. Whew. Oh, I think we were safe. Just barely. Now all we have to do is somehow get our people over here. Ooh. Again, we could use that Jellify water spell. Come on, people. Let's do that right now. As long as enough men make it to the totem or to the gateway, we win. But as you can tell, this is one of those levels that can be very annoying to try and completely fill the land up. There we go. But pretty much every level has that same flow. Find the repel totem, repel war totem, and use that to systematically get each village safe, and then complete your objective. How are we doing time-wise? place. I think we have time for maybe one more mission, and then we'll move on to game number 2.
Disebo ikitu semasabea. Namun dukutela ba wada ulumara. Weno kana jadi mereka aruf perji. Yagwa adala serpeti bahar minyak dikumpurkan.
Yeah, the game again is built on a very basic system of gameplay or mechanics, and then it just tries to do as much as it can with them. So right now we need to find our first totem. Well, I guess that is going to do it. Because I don't see anything else here. Oh, we're on a desert map now. And yes, we'll be having to do something about that vegetation at some point. And they will use real-time pathfinding as well. Come on. Oh. We gotta close that up. There we go. There's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I think I need to do a little bit more of this one. There we go. No more water. But you can see where the land is kind of leaking out right here. Which means we gotta be really careful where we're taking from, because we don't want this water. What do we have over here? There we go. Alright, that looks like that's everything. So once this village is done, we're going to immediately come over here, grab the repel totem. In this area, desert vegetation cannot grow on its own. You need to bring water. Alright. So we'll send some people out. And here's a bonus totem for his story. And there is lore to the game as well. So this time, the twist is we are going to have to use water in order to try and green the land. What are you doing? I think we gotta clear this up right here. Apparently we found an oasis. That doesn't help me when our men are drowning like that. And again, you can watch the water fill up. We still have more water leaking right here. There we go. That should drown that out. Come on, you. We're springing leaks all over the place. Oh, well, you know, I just created a little lake. Did again. There we go. Oh, I see the problem. The water should start to fade out. And I'll grab from over here. There we go. Why are they not going? Is it too steep? Well, let's bring it on up. This is one of those weird circumstances. I'm not sure why it's giving me this trouble. I mean, they should be able to make it up there. There shouldn't be any problem. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think I see the issue. I think it's too steep of an incline. If the trees can get up there, chances are the people can get up there as well. So we just need to make this a little bit... There we go. So what's happening here? Good. Take that. So there's one more village, it looks like. Okay. Well, let's try it. Oh wait, what's in the vegetation right here? Alright, so we have to break some of this vegetation up. I think it's very easy to dismiss this game as essentially a tech demo for this engine, which is sad because I think they could have done a lot more with it if the game did well enough. These little hills are not staying plugged up. There we go. That should dry things up. This game will get you to really hate water. Alright. There you go. That should drown that up. There. They're fine. Good. It's 3, 4. And we'll evaporate again to guarantee they can make it. Water Tree Gorges. Alright, we made it to the village. They have the evaporate water spell coming soon. Come on. There we go. Which means we should be able to access the passage. So can we actually block this, I wonder? There we go. Hey. Where's that water coming from? And again, you can see how this little bit of water there is messing with us. There you go. That should, in theory, keep them from drowning. At least until that water... There we go. Now they're protected for real. We need to dam that up. There we go. Water will empty out down there. Good. Isn't physics, or aren't physics fun, folks? Alright, now all we need to do is get down there. So let's try the easy way first. Where in the heck is that water coming from? Thankfully, we have an almost near exhaustible amount of sand to use. I'm coming, guys. Hold on. Yeah, there's gotta be an underground lake that's messing with us. There we go. That should give us enough leeway. To finish this level. Go team. Alright. I think that's more than enough for From Dusk for tonight. Let's move on to our second game. Once this is done, this little cutscene. I remember the final mission of this game was very frustrating. It's one of those games where once you start winning and getting those repel totems and villagers set up, you're going to beat the level, but if you don't do it in time, you're basically screwed. Uh-oh. Yeah, lots of very interesting rules here. Alright, but let's get out of here, and we'll move on to our next game. Let's see, so how did we do? Yeah, so that's all the levels in the game, so we got about halfway done. But let's move on.